Shit. It's like 1 o'clock and here I am because of I'm on the water fast now and I'm just laying in bed at like 1 because I basically have been doing this dry. I don't intend to, but I basically have been. Oh, shit, look at the bottom of the chin. Oh my gosh. Making improvements, man. I may actually shave today, but that's neither here nor there. It looks obviously better though. But again, neither here nor there. Listen up. So, yeah, I'm here. I'm feeling mentally tired. Drained. I'm feeling mentally drained. But I can understand why. Because I'm on the bed. The bed is for sleeping. Why did I come here at such an early time? Why did I come on the bed at such an early time? Well, I wanted to do some research in bed. Do research in bed. Doesn't make sense. How are you meant to do research sleepy whilst sleepy? It doesn't make sense. Maybe because I wanted to just feel comfortable rather than sitting on a hard chair. And also because, as you could just tell by me yawning, I mean, I've been gym. I did like 10 reps on a deadlifts and not on a barbell, on like a barbell curl sort of. Barbell curl sort of barbell instead of the longer 15-kilogram barbell. Yes, barbells are usually 20 kg rather than 15, but small gym. Anyway, yeah, man. Oh, actually, no, that is relevant. Talking about the gym's relevant because I have to book my personal training sessions in order to actually have that environment to say, Isaac, I want to be a personal trainer. The laptop's here. I've just got to do it. I've just got to book it. I thought about what sort of session I'd have, and I decided I'll have back and buys because I know I really want to improve my upper body strength. My back strength in particular, because I want to do pull-ups. I know I have it in me to bang out pull-ups, but I just need that. I was thinking of saying spur of motivation. No, stimulus. There you go. I need that stimulus, to that physical stimulus and mental stimulus for me to push, in which I use to push myself past the point where I'm not doing useless workouts, where I'm just holding myself up in a chin up position, and then I drop as I did today. To be fair, I was feeling hungry, but even still, man, in the long scheme of things, very extremely brief workouts do help. In the long scheme of things, they do help in the sense they keep things going and you're not doing nothing. In that sense, they do help. But there's only so long you can go for not actually providing your best and being your best for yourself and your family. Like your mum, your dad, your brothers, your sisters. And also for your children if you have any as well. I can't believe that some parents out there, they can have the audacity to say, oh, I don't have the time to train anymore. What? Do it for you and your children. You and your children. You're not just responsible for you. Those guys are... I wanted to say those guys, I hate them. No, that's a bit strong. But I'm just saying, you're doing such a disservice for not only yourself, but the next generation. The children you are raising. For the next generation, you're not providing your best. So that the next generation of your kids could be at their best. You're not doing that because you haven't made the decisions that have allowed you to put yourself in a position where you're living your life and not just getting by. Man, that's tough. But honestly, I need to book PT sessions and just get it over and done with. Just press a D on the buttons, clickety clickety, clickety clickety, typety tippity typey, and that's me done, man. Do a tough back and biceps workout, have myself sore for the next few days, so I know exactly what the fuck to do. And whilst doing that, then I can work on using calisthenics in my life, because big up JD from Growth Through Calisthenics. The way how his body's looking, whoa. Gymnasts as well, like Niall Wilson. I've seen Niall Wilson, but I'm thinking of a young black kid that he's put in one of the videos. There's this young black kid, shredded. So yeah, big up that guy. Young kid doing handstand push-ups. Young. When I say child, I don't mean real world child. Like, for example, someone that's like 20 who's just starting to get to understand what the real world actually is. No, a literal child is, you're living, imagine, if you've got a physique like this, if your upper body is looking like this, oh, actually no, that's a bit of a inaccurate representation because I'm not stood up. If your physique is looking like, if your upper body physique and your front torso is looking like this, and you're age 20 like how I am, you could be living a life, no, not could be, you're living a life where literal children are physically and mentally stronger than you. Imagine that. Where's the superiority now when the 10-year-old is in better physical and mental shape than you? Alright, you gotta book this PT session, man, because I need to let Isaac know that I want to be a PT now and show him time and time again that I'm fucking serious. So on that note, I'm gonna book the session. Fuck me, this is it's taking a turn. I mean, yeah. So we're here. I mean, I know I have this style to be able to work through things. So yeah, this is it. Parents and I think we just had another argument. I'm just tired of it all, you know. Tired of this. So fucking tired. I'm tired of living with my parents and that. So tired. And I'll do what I have to do to just be able to live my life to the fullest and go. Because there are a lot of things there that was said that I'm not gonna cry over it now, but my dad was telling me that if I keep on going this way, he'll have me sectioned. He has no idea what's going on, man. He said that over and over and over again, at least 5 times. I'm just so done. And I've told him directly, I think this place isn't big enough for all of us. It's not. I'll do what I have to do and go. And when I go, I'm not coming back. I will not live with my parents ever again. It's just too much it's just too much stress. I don't want to be here anymore with them. I don't want to be anywhere near them. Maybe once every while, maybe like once every half year, once every year, speak to family, but other than that, we don't have anything in common really. the same shit that keeps happening over and over and over again. In order for things to really, really progress, I've got to get the fuck out of here. Have to. I'll certainly be making my moves with becoming a personal trainer, because I'm not just going to allow myself to just keep on having these arguments again and again and again and again and again. I'm not going to just put myself in a position where my parents think they have the right to decide what I do and don't do with my life. I'd like to get a job and do school at the same time. No, you can't. I'd like to do this water fast. No, you can't. I'm done. I'm done with being in a place and living with them. I'm so fucking done. I am so done. I'm just tired of it all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way suicidal or anything like that. No, I'm not suicidal. I'm not having homicidal thoughts in that. No, I'm not. I just want to make that clear. I'm not in a in that sort of dark place or anything like that. But I'm just so done living with family. It's time I live by myself. And in terms of raising children, I've got an idea. If I were to ever want to have kids, I was thinking about it. At least like 2 dogs came my way, and then another one looked like it was about to come up to me, but then it just walked past. It came close and then walked past, and then I saw another dog, and I think, you know what? And I was thinking, if I am to ever raise kids, I'm raising things beforehand, so I know I can at least have that basic understanding that I can keep something alive before raising a child. Not only that, but I will raise many things beforehand. Plants, small plants in a like a ceramic thing, a very small one. Then gardens, then trees, then dogs, and then from there I'll be able to have that belief in myself that, okay, I can raise children for sure. And then I'll not only be able to raise them, but I'll be able to give them the best, my absolute best. So that I live through them, and that I try and force them to go through life. I decide life in a way that I just want them to go through, no, so that they can pick their own legacy and how they want to go through things. Because I've had thoughts of, if I were to raise children, I'd put them on this earth to be able to continue my legacy. But no, I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. I could create my own legacy. I'll create my own legacy, and then they can go and create their own. If they want to carry on, if they want to continue my legacy, fine. But I just can't. I just can't live with I can't live with family anymore. Not for much longer. Not for much longer. I can't. It's just too much to handle. It's too much to handle. And after my dad was just talking to me, we were arguing. He was talking so much. I just felt, I passed a certain point, I just felt drained. I'm not gonna cry again. I'm not gonna cry over it. I'm not a woman. I can't just say, oh man, help. I can't do that. I am the help. So I'll do right by myself, so that I do actually carry on doing what I need to do and live a life I truthfully want to live my life for me, not because they've set me through a pathway that they want me to go through. And then my dad said, oh, you will be a personal trainer now, as if it's by force, and as if I don't have the right to decide the sort of path that I go through. I just want to put my middle finger up. I want to put my right middle finger up with my thumb up, say fuck you. That's how I feel. And I don't mind not taking that back. And the reason why I think that way is because it's just, who are you? I don't care if you're my parents. Who are you to decide how my life goes? It's me. But then you think that you have the decision, that past a certain point you decide you have complete control as to how somebody else's life goes past a certain point. And I'm just so done. I'm so done. And the fact I'm feeling dehydrated and I haven't had any water, I haven't had water in a while, isn't helping. But this is all the motivation I need to be able to actually really sort shit out. Because he was saying, oh, if in 90 days you don't change in a way he'd want me to change, of course, then we're moving. That's what he's told me. 90 days. You're not hearing the half of it. You aren't hearing the half of it. I'm just feeling dehydrated. I'm feeling mentally, no, I'm not tired. No, just not down either. No, it's like, okay, yeah, it's go time. Because I can't stay living with my parents. My parents. My sisters have moved out. I can't stay living with my parents anymore. I'm so done with it. I'm 20 years old now. It's just I'm just around them, and I don't want to be around them. Not this often. I don't want to be around them for a very long time, for months, before I want to go and see them. We're just living together, really. That's what it is, really. My mum's probably. I actually heard my mum speak to one of my sisters, I think, about what's going on now. I feel so happy I'm not saying anything about this, because just like with the water fast and me going having a job as I do school, they try and take this down as well, because they've just proven today that if I say, oh, I want to do this, then they'll say no. So fuck them in that regard. I'll just keep on doing what I do in silence, and I'll let them know about the personal training, how that's going on. But anything other than that, there's no reason for us to talk. Even if it's how to cook, I'll learn how to cook. Even if it's learning how to cook certain West African dishes that I'd like to take with me, I'll learn it by my damn self. I just don't. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And that way of thinking is further enhanced by the fact that I'm feeling dehydrated as I'm doing this water fast. Not because I want to. I'm not trying to make it hard for myself in that regard. But I just needed to get something out there and release my thoughts. I think I spent well over an hour processing my emotions and thoughts towards things, but I now know for sure that I'm done. I'm done living here. That I'm getting the fuck out. 2 years. I'm the fuck out of here. Even I don't know how much I'll be able to achieve in 2 years, but by 2 years, I'm the fuck out of here. I can't keep on living like this. I can't, and I won't. So it's time to really crack down on becoming a personal trainer. Maybe I really don't want to use negative emotion to lead me to a place I consider constructive, because that negative energy, it will only be able to last for so long. I'd want it to come from a constructive place, and as the days go on, I can work through it. My parents, they would just think, my dad just, when I came home, my dad just tried to speak to me like nothing happened. He was asking for it, as if after telling me time and time again, if you carry on going this way, I'll have you sectioned. What the fuck is this for a life? If I just carry on allowing myself to listen to this and listen to them, it's not going to do any, I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm not going to enjoy it, and I don't like their personalities. I don't like their way of life. We don't have anything in common, really. So I'm going to do what I have to do and get out of here. Keep the conversations to a very minimal. Maybe like once every half year, once every year. Maybe text them more often than that, but other than that, that's it. Go and live my life, because I can't live like this. Where I'm not hating life. No, I'm not. But I just don't want anything to do with them right now. That's how I feel. But I'd like to keep in touch every now and then. They are my family, after all. I don't really think there's much else to say other than that. I really don't want to make these major significant life decisions of negative emotion. I really don't want to. Because that could leave me in a very dark place. I'd rather do it off both rational thoughts and positive emotion, living for me, instead of just living so things don't happen for me. For example, like moving out, so I don't have to hear this. No, I'd rather move out so that I can really enjoy myself and do whatever I want whenever I want. So instead, I'll use that reason. But again, I must understand that it can come from a core place of, oh no, I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to live with my parents anymore, regardless of where they are. I don't care. Once I move out, I'm never coming back home to live with my parents. This is just too much, and I never want to, because what I've just gone through now, is just it will just be more enhanced. It will be even stronger. It will just be even stronger. So yeah, fuck that. When I move out, I'm never coming back home to live with my parents. Never. I never want to come back to this. Never. All right, let's get started and actually book those personal training sessions.